AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. It's almost like he got like a certain cachet now. You ain't done nothing. You didn't win. He be walking, for real. He walk around. No. Let me get this off real fast.
Good, yeah, good.
He walks around like he is in that tier of guys. He's not it. Notice how we didn't say Jimmy Butler's name for MVP, right? Notice how we didn't even his name didn't even come up.
Flea, how long I used to
we used to be like this. You used to be shoulder rope, and I used to be on your head. Pause.
What did they say at the end of Usual Suspects? The greatest trick the devil ever pulled.
Well, Pat Riley don't play them games. Jimmy Butler rumors. Warriors interested in the Heat star probably made trade calls.
Whoa.
That was a great segue, by the way.
This how we gonna end it? Whoa.
With the hammer and the nail. Even though the Miami Heat have shown no indication they want to trade Jimmy Butler, that hasn't stopped the Golden State Warriors from expressing some level of interest in a six-time All-Star. Appearing on the TK podcast, the athletic Sam Amek said the Warriors have interest in Butler and probably made a couple of calls to the Heat this summer to test the waters. Shams Charania of the Athletic reported in June that Butler intends to play out his existing deal and wouldn't sign an extension with them or any other club if he happened to get traded before being able to exercise his opt-out clause after the 2024-2025 season. We have not discussed that internally right now. We have to look at making that kind of commitment, and when we do it, we have to do it until 2025. Actually, we'll see. We haven't made a decision on it, and we haven't really in earnest discussed. What am I reading this right? There are reasons for the Heat to be concerned about making a significant financial commitment to Butler. He will be 35 on Saturday and miss at least 15 regular season games in each of the past 5 seasons. Kaiser, he is. He's eligible he's eligible to sign for up to 2 years and $119 million of an extension, says Bobby Marks from ESPN. The Warriors are on an obvious landing spot for Butler if the Heat decide they want to trade him and to try to maximize their potential for remaining years of Steph Curry's prime. They talk about losing Klay Thompson, of course, but
Fish called him Bimbo Coles.
He said he walk around like he D Wade.
That's a fact, though.
Fish is a nut. Listen,
I don't know about. I can't reduce Jimmy to Bimbo. I know you being funny, Fish, and that's hilarious.
So, what do you guys feel about Bimbo Coles 2.0 there in Miami trying to get them?
I don't like him in Golden State. Flea, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. I think the move will be irrelevant, and then to pair him up again with Andrew Wiggins, which we know they don't get along. He called Andrew Wiggins soft. But
big shout out to Andrew Wiggins' daddy. Just passed away. Mitchell Wiggins.
Yes. Rest in peace. Yes, Andrew Wiggins' pops. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, man, I think it's time for Steph Curry to think about playing somewhere else. I don't think the move is Jimmy Butler. And I just want to leave this with y'all. And please don't answer it. We'll save it. Is Jimmy Butler better than DeMar DeRozan? Just something to think about. Because
we can address that.
Yeah, I thought Jimmy was. I put him up there, superstar with what he did in Miami, get to the finals, Eastern Conference Finals, but now it's like I don't know. But him going to Golden State, I don't like it. He doesn't shoot good enough.
Jimmy Butler turns 35 tomorrow. Tomorrow, he turns 35. Young man in the regular world. He's getting older in terms of NBA age, basketball age, superstar star age, whatever you want to call it. He's got miles on him too. This is not like a young Jimmy Butler they about to get over there and that's gonna change things and put them back into contention. That's not happening. Jimmy Butler does not get through regular seasons. If you bring him over there, you are going to need him for 65 plus games. You will. You can't just sit him down and say, Moses Moody, play him in place of him and help us win. That can't happen. That cannot happen. So whatever faith Mike Dunleavy and the rest of that front office has in Jimmy Butler over there in Golden State, I don't. I don't have the same faith in him. There's no way that you trade for him. Now that's desperation at this point.
Yeah.
That's desperation at this point. Because
To
they
me,
continue to strike out on adding significant pieces to play next to Steph Curry. And I'm going to bring it up again to you Golden State fans if you're here. Why doesn't anybody want to go to the Bay Area and play next to Steph Curry? Why not? Help me understand that.
Well, most of us blame Draymond, and I would love nothing but Jimmy Butler to join them Warriors and them scrap it out. See who the real tough guy is. I'm tired of the fake tough. That's what I love. I love that man ever since he's
No. We've hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's like when we attach the fake tough guy thing to Kevin Garnett, like we've seen Anthony Peeler give Kevin Garnett something and he ain't do nothing. So we've seen Dwight Howard throw the ball at Kevin Garnett and he do nothing. Like, so we can attach the fake tough. Draymond knocks niggas out, man. Like, you got to chill. That's no fake tough guy, nothing. Like,
come on, man. We seen Ron Artest hem him up.
That's fine. But I've seen Draymond use his hands.
I've seen Draymond.
I've seen a nigga do.
Hold on.
Ain't nothing fake about that.
You
don't have to like him. Y'all know I hate him.
The Warrior
tough guy thing we can't attach to him.
Nah, the Warrior came out and gave Draymond the stiff for
when he was a first year player.
Nah, Flea.
A first year player.
Don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose.
Like
he hemmed you up and he's your same size and everything, and you felt that old school strength. And Draymond did nothing but trot away.
All I'm saying is don't attach the fake tough guy thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not with that.
There's a legendary story. Allegedly.
Did we see it?
There was people that was there that saw it.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Cook. Let me hear this.
They said Draymond got the fire smacked out of him
by
Tristan Thompson and did nothing.
The one and only.
At a wedding.
At a wedding. Yes, I heard that.
The Kardashian Slayer himself.
Former players was there. I think
that.
one person that told the story, I think, was Brandon Jennings, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard
he went on Draymond's podcast and they talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
He went on there.
Tristan Thompson came on there with him.
Yeah, because Tristan is, I don't know if he's thorough, but he's certainly like Draymond from that finals. And Jimmy Butler, you ain't scrapping enough for me either. And they're both fiery. I want to see the burning building go down and Steph Curry get out of there. And finally, somebody will tell your man, that's the reason why. Just finally admit it, Steph. You know he's a problem. So I want Jimmy Butler to go there just for that reason alone. But basketball wise, I don't think he fits in Golden State
at all.
I agree. Yeah. I wholeheartedly. If we just talking back, absolutely, I don't think so.
Terrible.
His style, his game, how he approaches going to get a bucket. He doesn't move without the basketball much. Like, what does that look like? Kerr would have to do what I think most great coaches do. I've seen Phil do it. I've seen Riley do it. I've seen Pop do it. You're going to have to adjust. Let me see you adjust with a different roster.
No, you know what he's going to have to really do? No. He's going to have to do what you just said. Flea, you got to keep it real. Find a better team with a better roster.
What I would love to see Jimmy Butler. Love. I know we overrate him. I know he's got the myth behind him. I love him in San Antonio. Love him over there. They're missing a veteran who can possibly have a playoff push. San Antonio ain't got no mid-range post-up player. My guy Wemby's the Wemby years have started. We're in season 2 of the Wemby years.
I'll tell you where he'd be better at.
Where?
The Denver Nuggets.
That's actually a perfect team for him. For them to go back into contention, that would, regardless of what you feel about Jimmy Butler, they're closer to a championship.
You're replacing him for KCP. You're replacing to me, that's a better fit.
He would join the team that he lost to and just follow the trend of old. Join the team that beat you.
I'm just saying of a team
that's ancient history.
I understand, but remember.
Yeah, I got you.
This falls in line with the latest NBA storylines. Just can't beat them, join them. But that is a great on paper. Just imagining it closer to an NBA championship, play with the Joker. That's tough.
If I'm Denver, I'm trading Michael Porter Jr. and maybe somebody else for him.
That's a tough contract to trade.
I mean, I'm just they got to figure something out. But to me,
they got to add another team. They got to add a third team or something.
If I'm Denver, like if we just talking about fit, to me, that's a fit I like way better than Golden State. To me, that's going to be another Chris Paul situation. That shit is going to look terrible. It's going to be horrific. And then the next season, he's out of here. That shit ain't working at all.
You asking too much from him in Golden State. And then with Denver, the game is way easier for him. He's going to get so many more easier baskets.
So many easy baskets.
Yeah.
So many.
Yeah, you got that AllBall. Denver will be the place for him to land. But do we think that pushes him back into the contender circle that we talked about earlier?
I think so. I mean, it makes them better. I'm not saying it makes them. I don't think they'd be the favorite to win a title, but they'd be better than what they are now. If he can stay healthy, because now you got to worry about him and Murray, staying healthy for the full season. But barring injury, I think it makes them at least better. Fleet, to your point, which I love. I'm gonna steal at every time and give you your props.
Yeah, nah.
To make those changes to upgrade, I think that would be an upgrade.
That is. I don't know. I just got a sour taste in my mouth for Jimmy Butler right now. Pause.
That's two guys who we've known to hit clutch buckets in the playoffs. Not even counting Joker. That's three. Those are three weapons when it matters.
And playoff
most.
Jimmy's a real thing. Like, call it what you want. That's a real thing. Like, we watched it multiple times. Like, that's a real thing. Yeah. So,
and who would allow him to miss games like that and let him play in the playoffs? I think Denver would allow that. Because if it means championship, we want another one with the Joker. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.